India, a temple I was in southern India, old temple. And I'll show you a more modern temple before we jump into our meditation. That temple is probably from the 1500s is my guess. And this is a more modern temple. This was built around the turn of the century. And this is up in, I think it was in Madras, in the big city of Madras. So it's a temple where every evening hundreds of people get together for singing and chanting. So we'll go back to southern India. Okay, well, welcome everyone to Tuesday night meditation, live streamed from Pilgrimage of the Heart Yoga, and it's also on Facebook tonight. And tonight our topic, I was asked to speak on meditation for weight loss. But in my mind, the way I approach that topic is what we might call mindful eating or conscious eating. And in the Indian philosophy, there are 5 sheaths, like you put a sword into a sheath to protect it, to enclose it. And it's said that there are 5 sheaths which surround the soul, which surround our essence. And the outermost sheath is the sheath of food, the sheath of food. And so mindful eating or conscious eating is about how you nourish that outermost sheath of yours, the sheath of food. Essentially, the food we take into ourselves creates our physical body. And so being conscious of that, just as you're conscious of what you're bringing into your mind, what you're reading, what your intentions are in life, all of these energies create the different sheaths of our body. There's the sheath of food, the sheath of life force, sheath of mind, sheath of bliss, and then finally the soul itself. So tonight exploring conscious eating. And in one of the books I wrote, I have a chapter called Conscious Eating, and it stemmed from, at one point I wanted to lose 30 pounds. I'd gotten a little bit heavy because of, emotional eating, what I came to refer to it as, emotional eating. And I was going through, actually my mom was passing away, and it was about a 1.5-year process, and I was just eating to kind of fill that void that was happening within me. And at one point she looked at me and she said, you got to lose some weight. And it was really sweet of her. And so at that time I went on the Atkins diet, which is high protein, super low carb. So I've done that diet. I've done the South Beach diet. I've counted calories. I've done some intermittent fasting. And all of them have worked really well for me. So when I was writing one of my books, I thought, well, what is the common element here through all of these diets? And for me, it was the simple fact of really being conscious about food, whether you're consciously counting your calories, or you're watching the food groups you're eating, or you're taking periods of time and not eating anything. It's really about being conscious of food. And so when we get into our meditation tonight, you have a little, whatever you've chosen that you're going to eat. I've chosen a little grape. And when we get into our meditation, we're going to really observe our body, our mind, how our whole physiology is involved in eating. So conscious eating. Through the practice of meditation, you learn to be very conscious of what goes into your mind. And so tonight we're going to expand that into what goes into our bodies. All right, so to begin meditation, Let's put our hands on our thighs and we'll take a few shoulder rolls just to release any holding in our shoulders. On inhale, shoulders come forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward, up. Exhale, back and down. One more. Forward, up. Exhale, back and down. And then feel a little bit into your own body. We're becoming very aware of our bodies tonight. And just do a little twisting maybe, or rolling your head, releasing your neck. Just feeling into your own body where there might be a little tightness, a little holding. And move into that area, go into that area with some movement. That would include your jaw. Open and close your eyes wide a few times. And then let your eyelids gently close. Palms down or up on your thighs, your choice, or you can also choose a mudra. For example, the classic mudra of the thumb touching the tip of the pointer finger. And here you're basically bringing consciousness to your hands, which are full of so many nerve endings. Eyes are gently closed, tongue sinks to the bottom of your mouth, and begin to breathe as slowly and deeply as you can. Be aware of your posture, sitting up as straight as is comfortable to bring energy to your spine, but at the same time relaxed. So good, relaxed posture, alert, relaxed posture. As you breathe in, become aware of the muscles in your forehead and around your eyes. As you exhale, let those muscles release and relax. Breathe in an awareness of your jaw. On the exhale, releasing, relaxing. Now bring your inhale into your chest, fill your lungs up to the tippy top, fullest breath of the day. Exhale, feeling a release, letting go. Do a few of those at your own pace. Now do a little belly breathing. As you breathe in, full deep breath, your lungs fill, this pushes down on your internal organs and your belly moves out. Inhale, belly moves out. Exhale, draw your belly button in towards your spine. Activate your core. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly draws in. The foundation of our mind is sensation. So let's sink into the world of sensation, the feeling of being alive. With your eyes gently closed, gaze into the back of your eyelids, becoming conscious of light, of shapes, of color. Become aware of your ears and the different sounds or the silence around you. Try just to enjoy the sensation of sound without labeling the sounds. Just feel the texture, the timbre, the pitch of the different sounds. Become conscious of the sensation of touch. Your body touching the chair or the floor. Clothes touching your body. Breath touching your nose. So filling up with sensation. Now let's tune our sensation into our body, specifically your stomach. So just observe right now if you're hungry, if you're not, just dial into your body on how you're feeling in relationship to hunger. And if you do feel hungry, what does that feel like? What does it feel? How does it feel to be satiated? Sink into the sensation of your body. Now the mind-body connection. Bring into your mind, your awareness, visualize what it is you're going to take a bite of. Notice how your body reacts, your mouth, your stomach, as you visualize food. Now take a hold of whatever it is that you're going to take a bite of. And just be conscious of the texture, the feeling, the weight. We learn so much about food from our sense of smell. So now smelling the item, and observing your body, watch how your body reacts. And then placing the food item into your mouth. And before you chew it, again, explore the texture, the feeling. And then take a bite, focusing in on that wonderful sensation of taste. And then taking a few chews as consciously as possible to consume the item. So that was our conscious eating exercise. During the 5-hour retreats that I hold, we have a conscious lunch where there's no talking, just focusing in on the food. It's a very unique and learning experience. So now we'll continue with our meditation, again, focusing in on the sensations of sight, hearing, and touch. Fill your mind with sensation. Now we'll bring in imagination. Imagine a beautiful diamond, a beautiful gemstone deep in your heart. Choose a beautiful, vibrant color. This represents your soul, your deepest spirit. As you breathe in, inwardly draw the prana, the energy, the life force from the world around you. Pull it into your heart. Allow that gemstone to grow bright. As you exhale, feel that beauty within yourself. Feel it flowing throughout your body, your mind. If thoughts arise, let them come and go. Stay rooted in sensation and imagination. If you're musically inclined, that inner space can be filled with a song or a melody. And now we'll bring in our own intention. Choose a quality or energy that you want to augment within your life that will help you with whatever's going on in your life. An inner qualities such as confidence, courage, vision, simplicity, sincerity, purity, gratitude. Choose one quality and add this quality into this visualization. On the breath in, you can inwardly repeat the quality, feel it, visualize it, draw it into your heart. On the exhale, feeling that energy in your body, in your mind, in your heart. Last 2 or 3 minutes, we'll meditate on our core sense of self. Try to feel yourself as the observer, the witness of the thoughts in your mind, of the sensations of your body, of the imaginations that you're playing with, the images. Each time you breathe in, inwardly repeating, I am. As you breathe in, draw into this core sense deep inside of being the observer of all that occurs in your world, in your mind. As you exhale, hold on to that feeling of being the witness. And for the final minute or two, either continue with the I am meditation or go back to any of the earlier techniques. If you want to do a little more conscious eating, you can do that. So as we begin to wind down this meditation, it marks for you a transition from meditation to whatever your next activity is. So try and hold on to the feeling of meditation as much as you're able to. And also, if possible, to have your next activity be one where you can continue to assimilate this inner feeling or inner inspiration from the meditation. Oftentimes I like to do a little journaling or take a shot at a poem after my meditation. And holding on to the feeling or whatever your insight was during the conscious eating. And one thing I encourage you to explore is the feeling of hunger. And really being observant of when you feel hungry, what that feels like. And whenever you choose to, you can always, as you're about to go for some food, take one big, long inhale and exhale and see what your body's feeling. Because oftentimes we eat, you could say, with our mind. We're dealing with things in our mind, and so we're putting food into that. So once in a while, ground yourself in your body and see how your body's feeling. What's your body calling for? Or even between different food choices. What does your body want or not want? All right, it was very nice meditating with everyone tonight. Again, this is a picture tonight from southern India. And this is one of 4 meditations each week. This is Tuesday night at 7 p.m. There's also Thursday night at 6 p.m., Saturday morning at 10 a.m., and Monday at 9 a.m. And this meditation, this Tuesday night at 7 p.m. is free through our streaming service at Pilgrimage of the Heart Yoga. And a couple days after they appear here, they go up on our YouTube channel, which is Pilgrimage Yoga. So you can always rewatch them there or on Facebook. All right, well, nice seeing everyone. Thanks for joining the meditation. And the light within me bows to and respects the light in each of you. Namaste.